Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the long range weather forecast discussion, and this is for the period February 17th to March 6th. Okay, so now we're going to start here for March 17th. Oh, it's March 20th. I'm sorry, March 20th to February 20th to March 6th. Okay, so we're starting at the 20th, Friday, and then we go here. Now we still it remains the same. A piece of the trough breaks off from the western trough, and then that moves east. Okay, within this period, we're expecting to have a possible coastal storm, another coastal storm, which could be significant, could be, and I'll show you the possibilities. All right, we'll go to that right now. Okay, you're going to see now here the energy. It all has to do with this energy here over the west, off the west coast. That'll move in, and then that will, I'll show you here. That will move in, there it is, and then it depends on how these energies interact. Now, this is the GFS, and if we go to the surface and we look at this, we go to Friday night, Saturday, here's the low down here starting to develop. Now we have the northern piece energy here and the southern. They're kind of close, so I don't know. The GFS has a possible significant storm here along the mid Atlantic coast Sunday night into Monday. You can see it right here. That's one solution. We'll look at the GFS of the European, that is. It takes it out to sea and develops further out. That's been the trend lately. That could happen. All right. I'm starting to think if that could happen, it probably will. Here is the European ensembles, has a low offshore, and it's near the benchmark, so that could have it here. Now we'll look at the European AI. Close. It's in that area for a significant storm. Now we'll look at the GFS AI, 999 millibar. That's pretty intense low, and it brings it right over that benchmark. And then we'll look at the Canadian. I'm showing all the models. It's similar, but it's still days out, so anything can change. And then we'll look at the UK Met. This is inside the benchmark, and then look where it's cold enough to snow. It's across extreme northern New Jersey as it moves inside here, and it's a little bit stronger. So we have to. We'll be watching this for the next couple days. All right. So in the meantime, we will have low pressure over the Great Lakes on Friday. We'll go back to Friday. Here's our low pressure system here, and that will gradually weaken as the secondary low develops and forms near the New England coast. We'll has it over the. We'll have it. All right, here, and then moves offshore going into Saturday. This will send a cold front south to the eastern states, and then low pressure is forecast to develop along the boundary, the second one, and move across the deep south later Saturday, and then the intensity intensified as it exits the east coast on Sunday. I want to emphasize this. As I explained yesterday, it's still possible. Winter is not over. We still have a chance of snow. February is generally the snowiest time of the year. Now, it's not. I think the gut of the winter is over, where the extreme cold. But to get these kind of snowfalls, it doesn't have to be very cold. The last big storm we had was a very unusual storm. We had a heavy snowfall with very low temperatures. This one is like upper 20s, low 30s, mid 30s. You can still get snow, and that's what's going to happen. There's a growing potential of a nor'easter on Sunday night into early Monday for the coastal portions of the Northeast, with higher prospects for rain and snow inland, along with gusty winds. Then we have another system out west. Low pressure will develop off the Oregon coast. You can see here. and that'll bring unsettled into the weekend into early next week across portions of the west. Okay, so I want to say it's a potential. Okay, so we see these storms here, 972. This is UK Met going back to the east. This one doesn't show the miles, but it spins up pretty tight. And then we look at the various other models. Except for the GFS has, a significant snow. This purple and it has very heavy snowfall. You can see it right there. That's the GFS. That's the American model. All right. So I just want to get that clear there. So now we're going to look at the period for February 25th through March 1st. And what we have here, this is GFS trough ridge configuration. Then we have the ensembles, flatter flow. Here is the European ridge trough configuration here in the east. Okay? And then we look at the European ensembles, flatter flow, like the GFS. Okay? So for this forecast period, this might change a little bit. I am calling for above normal temperatures here with anomalies of up to 6 degrees above normal, below normal temperatures here with anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, and for this region, probability of occurrence is up to 40% across parts of the west coast, and below normal precipitation forecast here, probability of occurrence is 35%. Okay, now we're going to look at the period from March 2nd to the 6th. The models are freezing. Okay, here we go. Or are they working? Okay. Now this is the GFS. GFS has a ridge trough configuration, zone of flow. The European zone of flow, trough out into the west. The ensembles, below normal heights here, above normal heights here, zone of flow. Same thing here with the European ensembles. So for this forecast period, I am calling for, let's get to the map, calling for above normal temperatures here with anomalies of up to 6 degrees above normal. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. And for this region, probability of occurrence 35%, up to 40% here across the northwest. Below normal precipitation for this region, and here probability of occurrence is 35%. So I'm not going to go into details on amounts of the snow. Oh, I'm not going to go into details with the amounts of the snow. I just remembered something. So like until maybe Friday, I don't know. It depends how things go. Okay, now we have a situation in the west. The west keeps on getting heavy precipitation, which is good news for them. But what good news is with this, it's bad news because this could cause some flash flooding. But they've been below normal in snowfall, and the snowfall is very important for this area because that's their summer drinking water. So we'll take a look at the precipitation amounts. This is the precipitation amounts here. As we go further, this is liquid equivalent. This will be snow here, the darker areas across the Sierras, but still heavy rain there. And then we go forward in time. See? Oh, whoops. So there, then we have another system moving in and bringing more precipitation to close to 4 inches here across Northern California. Now we'll look at the snowfall amounts. This will be 6 inches. Very heavy snowfall here. This here, okay. And then we'll go forward into Thursday, Friday. This is a 24-hour period. So there'll be feet of snow here as it goes into days. Then it relaxes, and then the next system moves in, and they get more snow across Northern California and parts of the Sierras. So there's a lot going on, and also we have a severe weather aspect to this across the country, all right? So we'll look at that. This is a GFS. We'll look at the country as a whole because there's 2 areas. We'll have the plains and also parts of the west. So we'll look at severe weather. We'll look at the Mount Energy. Um, okay, I'll do this. This is the GFS. What is going on? This is snowfall. Oh, I probably didn't add it. Okay. We'll wait for this to load. Okay, let's see. Trying to get sometimes if you load another one, it'll load. Come on. This is so slow. Okay, here we go. Come on. Okay, I guess we don't. Let's see. Okay, we'll just make it simple. I had enough of this. We'll go to Severe Storm Prediction Center. Okay, these are the chance of thunderstorms here. Marginal. This is for today. This is for. All right, we'll look at this. This is for today. We have chance of thunderstorms here with the rain moving to California. This is here, and then we'll go to day 2. Then we have the chance